So we've both been really sick with COVID.
Playing the let's smell this game. Anything? Oh, your pickle's doing it for you. Okay, you have a moment.
You're looking good.
And so far, it's all good. Welcome back to a new vlog. It's been an interesting past week. Let's give you a little bit of a recap. So we've both been really sick with COVID. Yes, we finally caught COVID. I caught COVID and then Aaron got it from me. Sorry, babe.
Is that the official report?
That's the yeah.
Okay.
The
we could have caught
results
it at
are
the same
in.
time.
We could have. Maybe you gave it to. No, I felt rough like a day or two
Yeah,
before
no,
you.
it's true.
So yeah, last week. Well, for the last 10 days, we've not really done any filming. Apart from there's some weird footage of us sniffing stuff because we totally lost our sense of smell and taste. It was gross.
That was the worst part.
For you, that was the worst part.
It was just like your whole life just turns grey. There's nothing to be excited about. You don't want to eat anything.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, I wanted to eat stuff to keep my energy up, but because I couldn't smell anything or taste anything, you'd be trying different things to be like, can I eat this? No. Can I try this? No. What about this? No. And it gets really boring. So everything just tastes of nothing. It's horrible. Yeah, I was really poorly. And really, really poorly in bed pretty much for the whole time.
Yeah, you were.
You were really lucky. And
I
you
was
were
lucky.
You were
I
lucky.
was just hard.
Okay.
I wasn't lucky.
Yeah, you were just
hardcore.
You put on your big girl pants and you just ploughed through. But it's affected us really differently. Like, you've had a really bad cough. And I've not really had that. It's just been very different for both of us, isn't it? Really weird. Yeah, so last week we didn't do a lot of filming, apart from, like I said, weird footage of us sniffing stuff. So I'll put that here for you to enjoy. Egg on toast combo going on.
I haven't eaten anything other than bread for the last 2 days because everything just tastes like wax. Kind of strange. I just have had no appetite whatsoever. This sucks.
We've also been playing the let's smell this game. Which sounds ridiculous. But we've just been smelling stuff. Like, Aaron will smell something, I'll smell something, and it'll be like, can you smell it? No. Next thing. Let's smell this. Anything?
No.
Oh. Okay, we got the port. This port is amazing, by the way.
Ooh.
No.
No.
Oh.
Just for a moment, I had like a small fruity note.
I'll have a smell. Let me try. Oh, I know what you mean.
It's like a glimpse, like a little fruity note, and then it's gone. But
Nothing.
luckily now we've wiped our noses on it and
Anyone
snorted a load of COVID into the bottle.
It's got alcohol. It's going to kill it. It's fine. As it starts growing a layer.
In that case, if I drink the whole lot, will that cure me?
Probably. COVID is rubbish.
So, new week, new us. We beat COVID. Yeah, champions. And now we're starting to get our senses back. I'm not going to lie, I've been thinking about Burger Boy.
I see.
Yeah, lush Burger Boy burgers and chips that we had the other week. So I'm thinking now I can taste and smell stuff. Instead of getting one, why don't we just create our own?
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Basically, it's just a smash burger, isn't it? With some stuff on it.
Yeah. Nice, thin smash burgers, a load of cheese.
Ooh, I've just made some new bacon.
Bacon.
So we could put bacon on top.
Yeah. Well, no, if we do the fries too, the topped fries.
We can make like a cheese goo.
Make the cheese sauce, because I've seen a recipe for that.
Okay.
Using like plastic cheese.
Of course.
Of course. It's the
Why would
American
you?
way. It's the American way. It's American like crap cheese. I think we do that.
some bacon bits, some cheese.
Yeah,
What else
spring
do they put on there?
onion.
Spring onion.
And that's the topped fries.
We'll have to have a look at their menu,
Okay.
and then we'll figure it out.
Oh,
And then we
no.
could just make
Do we
it.
have to just try one? No.
No, we'll make one.
We'll make one.
We'll make one. We have to make our own fries as well. We could do them in the air fryer.
Yeah,
Could
okay.
try that. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm up for that.
I'm excited.
We'll have to go and get some stuff, I think.
Okay. Yeah, because we've got nothing in. On to the shops!
Let's finish off this walk and go.
Okay.
Down we come. Did you not read the signs? Influencer in the world.
Hello. I'm influencing. Go outside, people, take a walk.
Let's go to the shops.
We are on the way to Tesco to go get some bits for our Burger Boy recreation. But I wanted to ask, like, how has your fasting been going on?
To be honest, over COVID, I've not really given it sort of that much attention because I've just not had any appetite whatsoever, so I've not really been eating too much. So it's actually done wonders for my fasting. I've lost a stone.
Which is a huge amount of weight.
Yeah. I haven't done anything particularly different apart from just cut out all the crap parts that I usually used to go to the fridge and nibble on. I've done this really loose fasting thing. If you eat, depending on what time you eat at night, then just give it 16 hours and then you can start eating again for 8 hours. So it's not been in any way challenging or difficult or anything like that, but it just goes to show you can lose weight with it. How's yours going?
Yeah, mine's going well. So last week I lost another 3 pounds. So I'm pushing close to nearly losing a stone since the beginning of January, which I'm really, really chuffed with. Again, I haven't been like doing too much crazy stuff. Literally like upping my steps from going 0 steps to like 5,000, 5,500 and upping them, which has worked. Like food wise, I've not eaten anything particularly sugary and all the snacks and all the yummy stuff that I used to eat, like chocolate and snack bars and all of those little like skinny whips and all that stuff. I've like none of that, which has been really good. And any snacks that I have had has been like a sugar-free cookie or a high-protein yogurt. So it's just making little changes.
Eat less, move more, which is the solution, and it seems to be that is really the case.
But I think the eat less thing has a little star, and it's like eat less crap.
Yes,
Eat better thing. So it's not eat less as in cut your calories to like 1,200 calories. No, it's still like eat 2,000 calories, but make better choices with them. And so far, it's all good. So Tesco shop done, and there was a couple of things that Tesco didn't have, like eggs. So we're on a hunt. I'm in Morrison's hunting down some eggs. And Aaron wanted pickled beetroot. Gross, but okay. Nailed it. Hey guys, it is a couple of days after we went shopping for our food, like Burger Boy recreation dinner. I'm actually doing a little trial run, and I've not made like an American cheese, nacho cheese kind of sauce before. So I'm trying that, and I'm actually trying out some skinny fries. So I've just cut up all my potatoes and I've got them like in a pan. They're just gonna parboil for probably like 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna dry them off, coat them in some oil, put them in the air fryer. Then I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out this cheese sauce. Looks pretty easy. But a lot of the recipes that I've been seeing have been using cheddar. And the other day we bought 40 slices of like
plastic cheese. So I'm going to try it with plastic cheese, but we'll see how it turns out. I've had some breakfast and now I'm off to Gloucester with my friend Erin. We're going to do some shopping, have a nice catch up. I'm excited. It's been a while since we've seen each other, so we've got loads of nattering to do. Let's go. Me and Erin are in Primark getting some bits. She's just at the till. Here she comes. And now we're off to get some habdash. We're on the hunt for habdash.
Habdash.
No luck with the habdash, so we're moving on. So we've come over to Gloucester Cathedral to have a look at the knife angel that they've got here. This is that they've created it with all the knives that they've actually been handed in. It's incredible. It's massive and so beautiful. So me and Erin thought we'd just come and take a look. So while I was out with Erin this morning, Aaron has been cooking up a storm in the kitchen. He's been making some delicious baps ready for our Burger Boy recreation.
Proper good burger rolls, that's what I'm going to have a go at. So basically what I've got is some warmish milk, sort of room temperature milk. Got some yeast and some sugar. There's 2 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. We're going in with our bread flour, or plain flour if you like. Salt and the milk powder. The milk powder will make your bread slightly more softer and slightly fluffier, just a little bit more protein in there. Make it a little bit more sort of like commercially brought bread, and we give that a mix until we form a shaggy dough. It's quite sticky, which is cool. So now it's just all come together and starting to come off the side of the barrel. I'm going to throw in the butter. Job done. And now I'm going to put that on to just knead, and all that butter wants to get incorporated in there, so probably going to give it about 5–10 minutes. I think that should be about enough. It's looking really, really soft and plump. Now the task of getting it out of that bowl. Got a scraper. Always makes things better, makes it a bit easier. Now this dough is quite sticky with the butter, the eggs and everything that's in there, but it will make it quite rich, which is nice. Ah, beautiful dough. And that's exactly what you're looking for, something that's nice and soft. It's all perfectly smooth, there's no rough parts in there. It looks and feels amazing. A little bit of oil, just to oil the bottom of that. And what I'm doing here is I'm just basically not really shaping it. All I'm doing is just bringing it all together into a ball, which makes it nice and round. Look at that, that's perfect, perfect. Pop that in the bottom of there, get a cover, pop that on, put it in a warm place for about an hour or so. Basically what we're looking to do is, as everybody says, double in size. You just want it to puff up. I'll be back in a moment. So we've got our dough. This is looking good. Oh, little bit of oil on there from the bowl. Let's get this divided up. 80 grams. It's always good because once you get one that's kind of, it looks quite small actually, but we'll go with that. Oh, bang on the nose. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. If you just stretch them out and gather everything up underneath like that, so we turn them into little parcels. Nice smooth top on the top. Get them in your hand, pop them on the table, and give them the old roly-poly rinky-dink. And we've got one perfectly formed little bun. Keep them well spaced apart. I'm going to cover them up and let them puff up. We've got some meats. This is a British slow roasting beef joint. It's not got much fat on it, but let's take a look. As you can see, there's like barely any fat on it whatsoever. So we've got to add some fat. So luckily, when I've been doing some smoked meat before in the past, when we've got some brisket and some pork, when I ever trim up a joint of meat, I usually tend to keep the fat and some of the trimmings off as well for these particular instances where we can just throw it into burgers and sausages. What I need to do is get this ready to go through the mincer. So I'm going to cut it up into kind of big chunks, but then I'm going to pop them in the freezer just to kind of firm them up, only for about 15-20 minutes. I'll get the fat and stuff now and see if I can cut that up. It's a bit frozen still, so it might be a bit tough. That looks like it's about an 80-20 mix of fat and meat, so hopefully that should be good to go. So there you go, great big giant bowl of beef bits. We're going to pop that in the freezer. I've got a big freezer in the garage, so I'm going to go and pop it in there, leave it in there for a bit, let them all firm up. Ooh, they look good. So, got a little bit of an egg wash, just a beaten egg and a bit of water. And I'm just going to give those a gentle, I'm not going to push down too hard on them, don't want to deflate them. Just give those a little bit of love. That'll make them shiny when they come out of the oven. And now they've got a bit of sticky stuff on, we can give them a sprinkle. Sesame seeds. I'm going to pop those in an oven now, and they're going to be at around about 190 degrees C. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm sure it'll appear on the screen somewhere. But I'm going to slap those in until they're delicious and plump and golden brown. It's time now to start mincing. They're not frozen, but they are kind of like firm to the touch, which should stop this from clagging up. He says. It might not. It might look like I'm sticking my thumb down in here that looks dangerous, but my thumb can reach to about here, and the little whirly-gig thing is actually inside this tube, so I'm actually quite far away from it. Okay, I'm about halfway through, and I've filled this bowl up, so I'm going to stick some of this in a bag, and that could probably go in the freezer. It just goes to show, actually, so from that one joint of meat and a couple of bits of fat, how much mince you actually get from it. It's quite surprising. Okay, one bag down. Let's keep going. A lot of people say that these minces on these KitchenAids are not very good. You just seen that go through all of that mince. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't want to season it right now, so I'm going to leave it plain. I'm going to run it through one more time just to really get that fat mixed into all the meat. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the buns. They are looking good. Oh, soft, plump, tender. Oh, they're going to be good. And that's our buns. Done. We weighed it out into 500 gram bags. We've managed to get 4, so that's what, 2 kilos, and another, so it's like 2.5 kilos, and we've got enough left over for making our burgers for tonight. And if you're interested in getting one of the KitchenAid mincers to go on your KitchenAid, if you have a KitchenAid, then you'll be able to find them on our Amazon shop front. If you buy one through there, it doesn't cost you anything else on top of whatever. It will be exactly the same as if you were just going to Amazon and buying them. But if you did do that, we get a little tiny bit of a kickback from Amazon just to say, well done for promoting it. Thank you. So if you do that for us, thank you very much. Okay, time to make some burgers. So what we're going to need to do is make some like big meatballs, and then we smash them on the grill. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to turn that into a meatball. Whoop. One meatball. We've made perfectly for 80-gram burgers there. They are going to be special. Okay, so we moved over to the pan, got it rip-roaring hot, and I'm going to stick one right there. And I'm going to stick one right there. Oh yeah. And they're called smash burgers for this very reason. You take a big smashy implement and you smash them. Smash. They're going to be on there for about a minute. Give them a quick slip and flip. Oh, look at that crust. Oh yeah. Do the same on the other one. Oh, they look beautiful. And at this point is where we apply the cheese. Oh, yeah. Gonna add a little bit of butter. Put our rolls on. Just to warm them through and toast them up. And they don't take very long. Woohoo! Pile them on top. Pick them up. Woohoo! Look at this. Let's put that on the bottom there. And my lady wanted the barbecue sauce.
All my favourites, meats, cheese and barbecue.
I tell you what, that looks so good. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the double cheeseburger.
This looks amazing and it smells incredible.
Well, we've got all these to do. We've got more burgers to make.
Oh, no.
But let's try one, right? See if there's any improvements.
Okay.
Now, I haven't got no pickles in this one, so the next one I'm putting pickles in.
Oh no, don't ruin it now.
There we go.
It is so soft.
Those rolls are perfect.
That roll is incredible. Tastes amazing. That burger though. Oh mama. That's so good.
There is no need to go out anywhere for burgers anymore.
The meat's cooked lovely. And you cook it really quick. Obviously nice and hot because it's thin, it cooks quickly. Your pickle's doing it for you. Okay. You have a moment. The cheese, although it's like reduced fat, calorie or whatever, plastic cheese, it's melted lovely, it's all stuck together. That roll is so soft, it doesn't fall apart. And it's not greasy, like I'm not covered in grease, which is something that definitely takeaway place burgers, like Five Guys, Burger Boy and all that, you end up covered and it's in your wrapper and it's all, wow, it's all over me normally. So this is brilliant.
That cheese is kind of the plastic cheese, but it was made for this absolute reason, to make cheeseburgers. And I can see why, because it is just the perfect accompaniment for that. But that's naked. That was literally just cheeseburger naked. The addition of that pickle in there though, that little bit of kick of acidity from the vinegar that's in there, and just lifts this to the, I hate to use the Master Chef, it takes it to another level, it lifts it, elevates it to the next level. It's like, but it just cuts through the grease and the cheese. It's just so good.
I've had mine, I want another one now.
We need to make some more.
Oh no! High five me. Nailed it
We did
this
it
time.
right.